Hello everybody and welcome on today's video. Today it's the end of December and the weather is quite warm in Belgium. Here we have 10 degrees Celsius. It's quite a lot. So I decided to do a little work on this sweet chestnut. You might remember him from previous videos, and well, the tree grew extremely well. I have a lot of new branches, and today I'd like to take the wire off and see what the branches are going to do now, and maybe do some work on these stumps. There's one here, there's one there, so that when the tree is growing in spring, it can grow and heal these wounds. So first I'm going to remove the wire from these branches, and I hope that, well, yeah, it stayed in position. That's okay. Not bad. So the wires are gone now, and let's clean up these stumps. The wood is nice and green there. Chestnut is quite hardwood. It is used for fences because it does not rot that easily, so quite confident that this is gonna be okay. And I'm trying to get a soft transition here. Before we proceed with the big stump, this is a detail of, well, a closer look of the branch I just cut away. And I'm going to finish it with a V shape, because it is the best way to obtain callousing. Here, if you do not do that, the callus will start here and not on the bottom of the rounded shape, because there's no sap flow there. So if you make a little V shape, callousing will start there, and this will close a lot faster. So regarding the big stump here, you can see that I already did some removal of the bark here in the summer. I wanted to see if this tree was callousing over alright, and well, I thought, well, what's callousing over this year is already done. But now I will have to remove the whole stump, and I'm going to do this by saw for the biggest part. And of course I must be careful not to cut any branches or damage branches. Okay. And that is as far as I can go with the saw. So it's gone. Let's clean it up and have a closer look. I'm trying to scrape away some of the bark here to see what's going on, and it's quite clear that the calycine is already here, if you see the green, so that's nice. Here the calycine is quite obvious. Yep, so that's good. This wood is dead now and this is alive. You can see the difference in color. So calycine is okay. So this seems like a nice species to do bonsai with, except of course for the big leaves, which we will have to deal with. Okay, I'm going to hollow this out a little now. So, little Dremel tool with one of the, well, I don't know what the name is, weasel or terrier, that I bought from Graham Potter, and I'm going to hollow this out now. So the wound is nice and quite flat now, a little incurved. So this is going to be a big hole for a long time, and I surely hope that the front of this tree will be somewhere here, which I don't know because I don't know how the air layered roots are doing, and I don't think it is a good time to get this out of the pot, but I might have another idea. I'm quite sure that these lower branches will not be used in the final design of the tree, and therefore I'm going to leave them to thicken the trunk and to make the photosynthesis faster and make this tree healthy. But maybe I can use one of these branches to put here in the hollow and maybe lead it to this point, so calycine will start from the inside to the outside, and of course from the outside to the inside. So I'm going to try that and maybe use this bud to emerge from here then to make a side branch. So if I want to do that, I must first of all mark where I want this branch to disappear, and then carve a channel in the trunk. So with a piece of chalk I'm going to mark this line from here to there, and like so. Well, it's quite straight, so it's not that difficult. And I'm going to need 5, maybe 8 millimeters depth. So again, the Dremel tool. So I created quite a big channel now to receive this branch, and I think it is just what I need. So I'm going to clean up this fuzz here. And then put the branch in the channel. So to fix it, I prepared some raffia. And I'm going to constrict it as tight as possible along the main trunk. And then guide it into the channel with another piece of raffia. Like so. So the second one, it's just a question that I don't want this branch to move. Like so. Okay. And maybe this can be used later as a side branch or a back branch. I don't know that. But for the coming year this must grow, so it thickens. Well, if you see, this is the 1 year's growth, so you can imagine what's going to happen. Okay, next thing to do is removing this little stump, which of course is not really a big deal. Like so. And of course I'm not going to use any cut pastes because it's not really necessary. So the last things I want to do for today is just a quick thinking about how this tree should evaluate. Now if you see, this was a branch that I left when I took the tree from out of the ground, and these are new branches, so they grow really a lot, and if I let these grow another year they're going to be enormous and be bigger than this one, and I don't want that, because this is the top of the tree and the lower branches should be thicker, which is logical. So just going to remove under bud. So you see there's a bud here, there's a bud here, there's one here. So I'm just going to remove here. This one in the back I'm going to leave as it is, because it is going to help closing the big wounds here. And this one I will let grow so they can thicken up. And when we repot in spring, we will see where the best roots are, so we can already choose a front and maybe get the tree in a smaller pot to make it look more like a bonsai. So that's what we have now. A little 360 to show you today's work. And well, Happy New Year to everyone, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.